Now, Dokkan hasn't flopped in a long time. I mean, they made up an EX Part 3 for worldwide download. I know Part 1 and Part 2 was complete shit. The characters were complete goatage, complete W's. Talking about triple A, bro. Now, I want to show you something. Now, Base Vegeta has literally 10 featured characters. And on top of that, Base Vegeta ain't even all that. That's a bar for you, bro. He's garbage. Now, when I say garbage, I mean in terms of the ratio of getting him. The sucky new pity, which is trash, right? I mean, you can convert this to red coins. This is actually not taken away from, oh, but, I don't want to summon on the banner because I'm not going to get red coins. I'm going to get green coins. No, these green coins are for the whole, like, the pity for Dokkan Fest. But then you can just convert the rest into red coins, right? Because that's what this is. But Dokkan, this is unacceptable, and you've just got to get that through your head. This is not the type of things we need. This is what we call a setback, a major letdown, because now there's really no incentive on summoning for TURs. I literally was saying that. Like, I literally told y'all in one of my previous videos, I think it was one of the Gogeta videos, and I literally said, I don't think I'm going to ever summon for a TUR ever again the way these LRs and URs have such a massive gap between their power. It's not even close. Like, Tech Vegeta is not even like top 5, top 10, top 15, top 20, top 25. Like, he's not worth it. All the new hassle. Like, yes, we understand you drop pity. Cool, great. But this is not what we were expecting. We were expecting, the usual 7 Dokkan Fest festival banner, right? Only 7 units, well, 7 SSRs, featured on a banner. It's always been that there's a higher chance to get the Dokkan Fest than the LRs. And now, since they're like, okay, we're going to drop pity, why drop pity if you're just going to make it harder for us to pull the unit? Dokkan, you must think we're stupid. Yeah, you must think we're dumb, right? You must think we don't see your antics. This is not a W in the slightest. Like, this is not even close to a W. Basically, what they're saying is, this is basically what they did. Since we're giving you pity, we're going to make it harder for you to get the mainline unit. That's literally what they did. This is not pity. This is not how you do pity, Amasu. This is not how you do it. And then it says, after performing 2 multis, you are guaranteed to recruit 1 featured SSR character in the multi. Now, I guess you could call that a W, I guess, because now instead of you going, I don't know, thousands of stones and you might not get a single reputable unit. I wouldn't even say that. I'd say around 300. Like, you can summon a few times in a row and not get a featured unit. It's possible. But basically now you're guaranteed 1 in 10 chance to get Vegeta on the 3rd multi. Guys, are we calling this a W instead of it being a 1 out of 7 chance with pity? And then you still have, the options of, now, who this is actually a bad thing, but it could be a good thing in the future, because for it to only be 200 stones, that means you only need 1,000 stones to get pity, right? For a TUR, right? So a TUR, 1,000 stones, a LR, 250 stones. 2,500 stones. So it's all based on the consumer. It's all based on you, but my opinion, this is ass. This is garbage. This is unacceptable. I can't even believe they tried to pull the wool over your eyes like this. This is so. Moving forward, I think the best thing for majority of players is to just summon very minimally for the URs, right? And if you summon on a TUR, make sure you have 1,000 Dragon Stones before you even summon on a TUR banner. because now that is the incentive. That is the new goalpost. That is the new thing, right? I wouldn't even recommend you touch a banner unless you're willing to go 1,000 stones deep to just get the pity. Now, I'm not saying if you get the unit before you achieve pity that you got to go all the way. That's not my point. But I'm saying if the TUR is worth the hassle of at least achieving pity, like he's so good. Now, let's say base Vegeta was just crushing every TUR in the game. He's actually like top 10 level TUR, right? Like he's a TUR in the top 10, like with the LRs, right? He's actually a competitive unit. Like this is not you know, this is, you just can't skip for some reason. I would recommend you at least have 1,000 stones before you even touch that fucking summon. Before you even have the decision, hey, let me summon for this character. Let's say you come in, you got like, I don't know, something like 450 stones. I'm gonna be real honest with you, yo. Your chances are way lower to get Vegeta than ever. Now, back then with 7 featured units, it was conceivable. Like 400 stones, 500 stones. It was actually, you know, pretty normal that if you had 500 stones and you summoned on, you know, a TUR banner, 7 featured units, the chances of you getting a copy is very good, and the chances of you getting like a dupe is also very good, because that's 500 stones, 7 featured units. Yeah, I like those odds, right? 10 featured units? Bro, Truth literally went 1,000 stones. Like, I watched Truth's live stream when he summoned. He went 1,000 stones. Now, we all know his luck is atrocious, so I don't want to put that on you, but that's like the equivalent for an average Dokkan player. 1,000 stones for Truth is like the equivalent of 500 stones. Let's just be real. Like, nobody has luck that fucking bad in the Dokkan community but him. So, like, if you, like I said, that's why I think, like, I love the chances of 500 stones, right? But they only just made it worse with this. Like, they just made it worse. Like, 500 stones can't even get you to pity, bro. So if you don't get Vegeta and you're at 0 copies, you're gonna be feeling salty that you just wasted your stones, because now there is pity. And back then there wasn't no pity. So if you went 500 stones, you just had to accept it and take your L. Like, god damn it, I done just spent my last. I know not many stones are coming our way. Maybe if you want to buy the tickets, or if you're, you know, maybe you want to buy some more stones. But if you're not willing to do that, bro, I can't recommend people summoning. I can't do it. Like, this is bad for the game overall. And I know I wanted to make this rant. Like, as soon as the banners dropped, I knew when I woke up this video was coming. This was the first thing on my mind when I woke up. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, bro, I was actually like, even though I was saying I'm not gonna summon, like, in the back of my head, I'm like, dude, I'm a Dokkan player. Who in the fuck is not gonna give their self a chance to get a Dokkan Fest? Like, everyone always does at least like a 150. Like, I always do like a little rotation on every banner. This is gonna be the first banner. I'm not touching this shit. I'm not touching it. I'm not dropping a stone on this shit. There's no way I'm supporting this. No way. Like, there's no way I'm dropping. Vegeta's not even good enough. He's not even worth it. The saddest part about all of this, right? He's a Planet Namek Saga lead. And you know how badly we need a Planet Namek Saga lead. You also know Inhuman Deeds needed a real category leader, right? So it's not as if he's just, you know, worthless. But I mean, come on. Why change the banner to this extent? I don't know if Amasu was really in his head like, yeah, we're cooking with this shit right here. Like, of course you're gonna have the occasional lucky people who get him, you know, in the first couple of summons, because they're lucky like that, right? But like, as an average player, it typically takes a decent amount of stones before, you know, you're damn near guaranteed the featured unit, right? Like, 500 stones is a good part, and I'm not complaining that 500 stones isn't enough for pity. It's just the fact that now 500 stones, it's not like okay, I have like a real solid shot at getting this new unit, right? Because there's 10 featured units, like 10, and then there's just no way, like the added incentive to summon because of pity. But like, oh Lord, Dokkan, hopefully you changed it back. Like I'm taking the old format over this shit every time, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. It's only gonna come in handy when there's a TUR who is so top fucking tier, right? Now, I know a lot of people's theory is Daima's coming next. So if they drop Daima, and you know Daima is worth it, right? Because I'm already thinking about skipping Daima, because it's like Daima's gonna have a new category and it's only gonna be a few limited characters, just like Dragon Ball Heroes. I mean, he'll be a pure Saiyan and things of that nature. He'll be on a couple of categories, but I don't even think his lead is gonna be the best. But all at the same time, he's a TUR, he's not an LR. So unless they make Daima Goku, if Daima Goku isn't top 5, and I mean overall in the game, I'm not summoning. It just wouldn't be a point. I'll just save the stones, save for 10-year anniversary. Like, I mean, people should probably just save for 10-year anniversary in the first place because of all the fucking value that banner's gonna have. That banner's gonna have Beast, the 9-year anniversary units, and the worldwide download celebration units, and the 10th-year anniversary units, and the 7-year anniversary units. Which is gonna easy A. 10th year anniversary banner is gonna have the best value we've ever seen ever. It only gets better. Like every New Year's, it's always like the best value ever. Like New Year's not new. I keep calling it New Year's. 10-year anniversary banners always have the best value. Always. Those banners always have the best value because it's always the best, the supreme units up there, right? So I literally don't recommend you summon, and I think summoning on TURs is just pretty much a thing of the past. Like I'm trying to find one reason why summoning for a TUR is worth it. The gap between the best TUR in the game is so far, right, from the best LR in the game. The gap is so wide.
What did everyone make? I made
so wide, right? And then on top of everything, right, not only is the gap so wide, it's like it's not even fair. It's not even comparable. It's not even a match. Like, it's bad, right? It's bad. So I'm gonna leave the video here, and hopefully you guys at least consider the thought of not touching these banners. Like, I don't support this shit at all. Like, this is 0 stars. This is the worst. I think this is the worst thing Dokkan has done in a long time. Like, that's how big of a deal this actually is, right? But yay, pity, I guess. Yay.